Welcome back, everybody, to Wrestling Bands. That's right, it is time again to do another review. Let's smash this one out of the park, shall we? It is WWE Raw on the 28th of February. And it kicks off with whoa, whoa, burn it down! That's right. Seth Rollins coming out to the ring with Cowboy Kevin Owens. No Brock Lesnar this week, so Kevin Owens has picked up the Mount Hill. He's going to do some cowboy shit. Well, not really. He hates Texas. Not happy with that. We know where this is going, though, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We all know where this is heading. If the rumors are true, that is right. The broken glass. Someone's going to get their arse stomped. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's coming back at WrestleMania. Are you happy about that? Me? I can't wait to see him come out, hit a stunner. 1, 2, 3, game over. It's not going to be a massive long match. If that, it's just going to be a little short segment. Stone Cold Stunner, done. I'm looking forward to the build-up, though. Kevin Owens hates Texas. He's bragging on Texas this week with the cowboy hat, stomping it, mentioning wrestlers from Texas like JBL, Shawn Michaels. We know where this is heading. Next week, I'm guessing somehow Austin's going to get involved in the tag team match. Maybe a special appearance from Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. Can't wait, can't wait. The only problem is no JR to sell it. We started off with, I think, was it a KO show? I think it was. With Alpha Academy, 2 heel teams. I felt like Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens were kind of like going towards the baby face because they were getting cheers. Seth Rollins' entrance music, people are singing it. It's catchy. And you get into it. Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens are comedic. And I can see why people enjoy them. Same could be said for Chad Gable. He's growing on me. He's growing on me. Shoosh! I thank you. Anyway, decent little opener, I suppose, leading to a tag team match, which was okay. I do enjoy the Alpha Academy, and Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens look really good together. I can see them winning the tag team titles. But I don't think they will, because it seems like the rumors are Kevin Owens has got a match with Stone Cold at WrestleMania, so I don't know if they are going to win. Maybe they will. You never know. Maybe it's going to be a tag team match. 2 people from Texas versus Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. Who knows what they're going to do? We'll have to wait and see on that one. But they do love the word momentum, don't they? That word momentum, building momentum for the match for next week. Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens defeating Alpha Academy. Was a decent match, though. Didn't mind it. Then we got a squash match. Omos, the Jolly Green Giant, absolutely squashed T-Bar. Where has he been? Dijak is a great talent and isn't being used. He's being used just to put over this Jolly Green jackass. Why do all giants do the same things? Just go out there and roar. Is that what Vince tells them to do? Same moves, same things. So generic, so boring. No character, no personality whatsoever. Then we got a 6-person tag or 6-woman tag team match. And I wasn't looking forward to it, to be honest. When I saw the lineup, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be brutal. But it was actually, to be fair, it wasn't that bad. It was all right. You had Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley defeating Becky Lynch, Doudrop, and Nikki ASH. I know, I can't stand her. But I suppose when it comes to Nikki and Doudrop, I mean, Doudrop, crap name. She looks okay. Tonight she looked really good. When they were doing that backstage bit, her and Becky Lynch actually like suited being together. Then you've got the sore thumb standing there looking awkward, looking awful, looking like one of those kids that have, got a make-a-wish. That's what she looks like, just standing there next to him. Nikki Ash, come on, man. I mean, Doudrop, all she needs to do really is change her name. Nikki Ash needs to change her name, change her gimmick, change everything about her. Then those two could actually be a decent tag team, Doudrop and Nikki. And they maybe even make them flunkies for Becky. That could actually work. If you ask me, that's probably the best thing to do with them at the moment. It was a decent tag match. Ending was pretty cool with Bianca Belair using her hair. whipping Becky Lynch. She hasn't used that braid in a long, long time. So I'm thinking Becky should draw some heat, maybe. Maybe that's where they're heading. Maybe Becky's going to go full Brutus the Barber on her and cut that off. That'll draw some heat. That'll stop her using. That's a smart move for the heel. That's a weapon that she can use in a match legally because it's part of her body. So you want to take that away. You don't want her having that in her arsenal in your match at WrestleMania. You want to take that out. So what could they do? Cut it off. That'll draw some great heat for Becky. Fantastic. If they do that either next week or the week after, leading up to WrestleMania, it has to be done to build heat for this match. That's what they need to do. I know tears away half of Bianca's gimmick, but she's still amazing in the ring. Athletic. She doesn't need that braid. Sometimes it gets in the way. And I can't believe people haven't used it against her in matches. You should do if you get the chance. Anyway, that's what I think they should do. Cut it off. Cut it off. Draw some heat. One of the best matches for me on this show could have been Ciampa versus Bobby Roode. Tommaso Ciampa, in-ring general. Bobby Roode, in-ring general. Two underutilized talents. Two of the most underutilized talents in this company that should be used on the main roster. Both of them could be world champions in any other company around the world. And they just don't use them. They have a short match, roll up, pin, heel gets the heat, and it's building to a tag team match on a developmental show. These two deserve so much better. Two of the best wrestlers on this show, by far. Even though the short match they did have was a lot better than most of the stuff on this show. Because next, we've got a mixed tag match, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just going to send the ratings through the roof. Dana Brooke and Reggie versus Tamina and Akira Tozawa. And the 24/7 title's involved. It's not on the line. But there's a mixed tag. It's awful, awful match. Short, thank God. And it ends with a kiss. Didn't start it with a kiss. Never thought it would come to this. It started with a kiss. No, it ended with a kiss. Do you know what I mean? Awful. Awful. For me, though, what they should do with a 24/7 title, because there's men and women fighting for it, at WrestleMania, why not have a mixed gender match? Do something different. Do it. Do it. You know that makes sense. Well, we got a tag team match player, another tag team match player. The Hurt Business defeated the Mysterios thanks to an interruption by The Miz. But before the match happens, you had Mysterios in the ring, and I thought, oh my God, they've got a mic. Why? Why? And Rey Mysterio proved, yeah, he's had a long 20-year career, but he bloody well hasn't learned how to cut a fucking promo, has he? He was dreadful. His son was dreadful. His son looks dreadful. He looks about 12 still, just got a bit taller and got something silly above his lip. It was abysmal. Miz comes out and saves it, thank God. Just building towards this tag team match. Where the one person you could probably take more seriously than the other three, he's bigger than them, Logan Paul. Jokes, absolute joke. Not looking forward to this match. Dominic absolutely sucks. Let's get this straight. Just dreadful. Being carried through matches by his dad. And Mysterio is not as good as he once used to be. Let's just face it. He's getting on. And you can't blame him. He's not going to be able to do the stuff he used to be able to do. It's just not as good. And I'm not looking forward to the match. I'm just going to say that. It's not one of the matches I'm really looking like, oh, I can't wait for that one. Oh, I'm getting hyped for the Mysterios versus Miz and Logan Paul. Anyway, Miz distracts Dominic. Hurt Business get the win. Not that it's going to take them anywhere. What are they done with the Hurt Business? Two great talents in Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Another two underutilized. Why they took them away from Bobby Lashley, I'll never know. Ridiculous. Colouring books. Weed puns. And vintage Randy can only be RK Bro promo. Then we got the Street Profits, another tag team match player. Street Profits against RK Bro. And this one had written RK Bro win all over it. And I think they thought that as well. Until Montez Ford comes off the top rope with a frog splash and looks like he's broken Randall's arm. It snapped like a breadstick. My days. Awful end to the match. Just flat. Completely flat. And I don't know. What does this mean for the tag team match next week, player? What are we going to do about the tag team match, player? We've got our tag team titles on the line next week. And has Randy Orton injured himself? We'll have to wait and see and find out. Let me know if you know anything down below. If anything's been released. I haven't really looked. But Orton did not look in good shape. Tried to put his foot on the rope. Couldn't kick out. But Angelo Dawkins pushed his foot off the rope anyway. Well, went to pretend to be. And Randy basically couldn't reach anyway. And flat finish, flat win. Don't know where they're going to go from here. Whether they're going to add take out RK Bro and add the Street Profits in. Maybe that's what they'll do. But as Randy out for WrestleMania, that would suck for him because he's had a decent year with Matt Riddle. Even though I'm not keen on the gimmick they've given Riddle, in ring they have both been amazing. So we actually got to see the women's tag team champions. They've been talking about the women's tag team champions, and I've been talking about them. Like I said earlier, Doudrop and Nikki could be a decent tag team. Same with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. They could be a decent tag team. But we got to finally see the women's tag team champions in a little backstage segment. Not that it's going anywhere. I don't know what's going on with the tag team titles at WrestleMania. They don't really do anything with it. There's no point in the women's tag team titles. They don't do anything with them. Just two people thrown together. There's no stories, no nothing. No nothing. No reason to give us a reason to care. We did have the United States Championship on the line on this show, but before they could actually get started, we got a little segment between Vince and Austin Theory. Austin Theory, Vince's little puppet, little boy at the moment. Young man, young boy, whatever you want to call him. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what the relationship is between the two of them. Why Vince is taking him under his ring, I don't know. What's the explanation behind that? But Vince is going to be on the Pat McAfee show, I'm guessing. As we all know, the rumor, a 70-year-old man is going to be wrestling at WrestleMania. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? I can't. Is that how desperate things have got? That Vincent K. McMahon is going to get in the ring. They were going to use Shane, but he fired his own son, so looks like it's up to Vinnie Mac. Triple H is on the shelf. He can't get in there. The grandkids are too young, so it's up to Vinnie Mac to step on up. My days. Against Pat McAfee. Is that what you're saying? Pat McAfee versus Vincent K. McMahon. I mean, Pat's very entertaining, and I can see where they're going to go with this. This interview on the Pat McAfee show is going to be worth a watch, ladies and gentlemen. I suggest you do. I watched the one with Brock Lesnar. That was fantastic. And I can't wait till Thursday to watch this one and see where they go with it and how they tell this story. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Anyway, United States title on the line. Poor Damian Priest. One time he says, yeah, I want a better challenger. He goes and loses the title to Finn Balor. But then he turns afterwards and just absolutely beats the shit out of Balor. Crucifix bomb onto the table. Balor just bounces off it like it's a trampoline. And yeah, match is set for WrestleMania, basically. That's it. That's the match for WrestleMania for the United States title. Obviously, that's what it's going to be. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest in some sort of maybe stipulation match they might do. But Finn got the win pretty simply here. I would have thought Priest would have put up a bit more of a fight. Maybe done something heelish to stop the match or win the match so we can go back to it. But no, he drops the title straight away. They could have made the heel look a bit stronger, I believe, in the match, not after it. Not once he's lost the title. So the last segment of the show, Edge still has no one to go to WrestleMania with. My God, like they don't build feuds anymore. They don't tell stories that like should end at WrestleMania throughout the year. No, they wait till the last couple of weeks, and it's like people are asking each other to go to the prom or go out on a date. Will you go to WrestleMania with me? Please, I got no one else to go with. Don't want to go on my own. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, while they did a little bit in the ring, and Edge turns heel and low blows AJ and concertos him and looks crazy. It's a pretty lame storyline, to be honest with you. I do like rated R Edge. I do prefer the heel Edge, I must say, the crazy Edge. This is my sort of Edge that I prefer. But the way they went about it, it could have been done over a couple of weeks, not just in a couple of matter of minutes. And that's it. We could have built up to this. Do you know what I mean? Literally, they told 3 or 4 weeks worth of storytelling in one segment. They couldn't spread it out and space it out and tell a story. No, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just blow our load in a matter of seconds. That was Raw. 3 hours. Not a great show. Some good moments within the show, I must admit. But it could be a lot better for this build to WrestleMania. They're not trying as hard as they could do, in my opinion. There could be a lot more. And they're being lazy. And I am excited for some things heading into WrestleMania, so that's always good. But there are a lot of things I'm like, do you know what? I'm not that interested in seeing a tag team match between Mysterio's, Miz, and Logan Paul. Why would I want to watch that? Anyway, there's plenty more to get excited for WrestleMania. It's going to be it's going to be stupendous! Stupendous! What a word. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please click the subscribe button down below. I beg you, please. And smash the like button, comment as well. Really helps out. And I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.